Thanks for tuning in to the GTO Good Old Boy Show with your host, Paul Ponder. New weekly episodes right here on YouTube and Fix TV.
Hey guys, thank y'all for tuning in to this episode, one of the starts of season 2 for GTO Good Old Boys. Me and Mike is sitting here having a little table discussion today.
Yeah, so we're trying to stay warm. It's super cold today. It's the week after New Year's. So
It is.
We're in a new year and we're in a new season. So we have a couple episodes out already for season 2. You can check those out on YouTube and on Fix TV. But we're going to talk a little bit about fishing and the future for this year for your fishing career stuff. So tell us about what's going on with you.
Well, I was going to be leaving Friday, but you know everybody in North Alabama is in a state of panic right now because they're giving snow.
It's a state of emergency.
Yeah, I mean, I promise you, if you think you're going to want a gallon of milk or a loaf of bread, now's the time to go get it. But we're going to kick the year off, the new season. Headed to Okeechobee Thursday night after we get off work here, and go down there, do a week of fun fishing, try to get some little bit of video and some pictures, and just really learn the fishery. And my goal this year, tournament wise, is really to stay mainly local, fish the local Choo-Choo BFLs, tournaments that come and go here, and then may jump in a Toyota somewhere. But the goal next year is to fish local tournaments and travel off some too. But I'll be spending less money, and I'll be actually getting to, not be at these places for a tournament. So I'll spend, 4 to 7 days on these lakes and get to do a lot of fishing and a lot of learning to hopefully better myself to get back on the road competing in a few years.
Yeah, so this Florida trip, it's not a tournament?
Not a tournament.
Just fun fishing?
Yeah, because there's a Toyota coming down there after I leave. There's actually was just a college tournament. So going down there just to fun fish. My friend Johnny, he's been down there for about a week now. And so he's just by himself waiting on us. But
has he been catching any fish?
He's been catching some fish, but now it has been really tough down there. Obviously, one thing about Florida fishing, and we notice it here, but the odds are when it is warm down there and it gets cold, the fish go lockjaw.
Yeah.
I mean, because you'll see weights from tournaments down there where you'll see a giant bag brought in, and then that same guy comes in the next day with 11, 12 pounds.
Wow. And that's not the case here in Alabama on Lake Guntersville, is it?
It can be, but it hadn't been this year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just now the bass fishing just now started to kind of seem tough. I haven't been in 2025 yet, but I've got to fish a lot in November, December, and caught some really big fish, doing the Jig Kid Minnow thing. So, and it was a great time. But no, the further you go north, the least I feel like it really, to say damages a good bite. But fish are always going to adjust to a front, whether it's good or bad. Sometimes the front can fire them up, sometimes it shuts them down. Being out there and seeing it for yourself is kind of,
It seems like when the bass fishing kind of goes down, a little quiet here, that's when the crappie fishing starts to get good. And I know crappie fishing has been on fire past couple weeks.
Yeah.
And I love to eat crappie, so that's about my favorite fish to eat. And I love going out there and catching a lot.
And it amazes me to see the diversity of this lake now. I mean, obviously, all you hear is bass fishing, live scope, and everything else we talk about. And it has been amazing. But the crappie fishing, it just keeps getting better and better. I'm even noticing more catfish anglers. Like one thing I'm thinking about is that's one thing we kind of need to forecast for is the catfish tournament trails seem to be getting more popular. I mean, you see them all over Wheeler. When I leave work, I see them taken out of all reds every day. And most of them are really cool people. And I think that's something we kind of need to kind of start looking into.
I don't think we've ever had a catfish episode either.
I've got a friend that's been doing it and been catching them. I've been with him.
Give him a call.
And it's pretty cool.
It is cool.
I would give him a call, but he's actually working out in the parking lot right now, kind of doing some gravel work out there on his skid steer.
Is it Travis?
Just Travis.
Hey,
Travis is the cat.
I like old Travis.
Yeah, I call him the cat master. So we got me and Matt here, and the other boys. We're here bass fishermen. We got Brian Chaffin here. Chaffin. I butchered his last name. He is a certified crappie hammer.
He is.
So when y'all come in here, if you want your bass stuff, holler at any of us. But if you want your crappie stuff, holler at Brian.
It's brought to you by Thumb Gel.
Brought to you by Thumb Gel. He puts it on everything.
He does.
Not on his lips like I did though. But and then we got Travis. I can always hit him up for some. But he's just he's about 2 months into it. But I'm telling you, we've caught some good ones.
And Paul's been over on the docks over at Goose Pond. Don't
give the secret spot away now.
Oh yeah, sorry. The docks at Goose Pond
actually
is not being fished.
But what's cool is even if the fishing ain't good there, I mean, the fact that you can get you a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, walk down the dock, fish off the dock.
One-stop shop.
Yeah. And one thing, guys, if you stop by Goose Pond today or maybe you have or going to, wish the best boss in the world a happy birthday. Happy birthday,
Happy
Miss
birthday.
Jana. Miss Jana, she goes out of her way. I don't know another soul that wakes up that time of the night to get here and get this place started and get up to Goose Pond. So she has the strongest
Never
work
takes
ethic.
an off day.
Never.
Even
Never.
on her off day, she's still going to work.
The only off days that I know about Miss Jenna having, she's been gone. Like her and Paul going to Alaska or vacation.
Once?
Yeah. Very,
Ever?
very, very, little. So
Yeah.
I think in 2025, we need to figure out how to get them on a couple more vacations. They deserve it.
Absolutely. Because they definitely deserve it.
Yeah.
Paul's awesome guy. Jana is awesome. She just works so hard.
She does.
And she needs really a 2 or 3 week vacation.
She does.
And Eden's doing a great job filling in her little role, She's been kind of here at Waterfront ever since the Goose Pond location opened up, and she's doing a real good job. She's pretty fun to work with. Eden is. She's picky about her food, and I'm normally the one that cooks for her, and she's very picky.
If you act right, she'll make my breakfast and lunch, but some days, if I get on her bad side, then I have to just, write it down.
I haven't been on her bad side yet,
Yeah.
but
whoever
it's
makes
coming,
it,
right?
Yeah, whoever makes it, though, it's always pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, we've kind of hit on the blizzard that's coming Friday.
Yeah.
And last I looked, they were going to give.
They're calling 6 to 7 inches.
Yeah, I've seen.
I don't believe it.
I've seen 6 to 7, 4 to 6. I'm just going to do the Alabama math. We'll probably get 1 to 3.
Yeah, I say just at Dustin and then ice the rest of the way.
If the road looks any different, it'll be a state of emergency. And but all serious though, it's one of them things, guys. Nobody wants to be locked down.
No.
But use some common sense. If you don't think you can make it out your driveway or your back road, and don't go. So
make sure you have a backup plan for heat. A lot of people have generators. If you have gas for your propane, gas heat.
Go ahead and stock up on that.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Get a couple extra cans of gasoline too, and keep your phones charged up if you got little power supplies. And you can get those portable ones.
Yeah,
have a couple of those ready.
That's something I only think about because now these iPhone batteries are so good, and I charge my phone at night and don't even carry a cord with me. Yep. And there's times that's kind of comes back to bite you, or just do what I did and just book you a little quick turnaround vacation. Just
go to Florida.
Yeah, that's what I'm. We planned this back in like October, and now that I know what the weather's going to be like, I'm really glad that I did.
Yeah.
So. While he's checking on that, one thing I want to let everybody know is, obviously with the weather, January the 11th, this coming Saturday, was supposed to be the stealth rig only tournament at Goose Pond. Due to the weather, they are going to push that event back. So if you're planning on traveling out of state or coming down to fishing, just know that event has been postponed. Anyway, Micah, so we're at the start of a brand new season.
Yep.
Last year was our first season, and we did some pretty cool things. Had some amazing people back here.
Featured a lot of
people.
Awesome people.
And this year we're starting with me. So obviously you want to start from the bottom and work your way up.
We are like our 8th episode into season 2.
Oh.
Have you not watched any of them?
I do, man. But here's the thing: by the time I hang these crankbaits,
no, actually, I think we're on episode 14 of season 2.
Well, we're still early though. Yeah.
You don't even watch it.
Like I do. Like I don't have the attention span to watch any. I mean, I get asked all the time, "Do you watch this movie?" And if I can turn the TV on and watch it for 8 minutes and not fall asleep, I have accomplished something.
Guys, he just said we're starting at season 2 with him. We are 3 months into season 2.
Right. That's what I meant. 3 months in, start with me. Up from here, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll get my mind in the game. Tell you, man, we're busy out there. We've been slinging these crankbaits. Guys, look, we still have this deal going on because fish do still bite crankbaits. That's been proven. And we have got some great ones. We've got the Rocco 5, the Tiny 4, and these are all Octafo series crankbaits, the Tiny 4 and the Slim 6. We've got a bunch of colors and a bunch of them. 4 for $10. I don't know where you're going to beat it.
You're not going to beat that price.
You're not going to beat it. And guys, I know everybody's getting into their ways of fishing, but you still got to have crankbaits because when I go to a new body of water, one of the first things I want to do is I want to fish fast. I want to cover water. And to pick up a crankbait and go down the bank so I can hit rock, wood, any kind of structure that's out there, you can really find fish a lot faster doing that.
Yeah.
If you're on a body of water that's real dirty where you really can't go fish deeper and all that good stuff. So.
Well, since we're talking about fishing stuff, go ahead and give us the fishing report. Yeah, the weekly fishing report.
Well, Obviously, it's cold. Are the fish cold? I don't really
Freezing.
think so. But when this happens, them shad, they get kind of startled.
The water's warmer than it is outside.
Yeah. Right? Which I need Matt to give us a way to talk to him to give us a good water temp.
Yeah, I know.
But basically, if I was going after this week, I'm thinking like a jerk bait. Because if I can take a jerk bait, I can go fish a bluff wall, I can go fish around a causeway on a bridge, I can fish a grass edge. Because if there's bait fish around and someone are going to be, I'm trying to find a fancier word to say it, but maybe have somewhat of a die off. It's still got to stay cold, but it's definitely going to stun them shad.
Yeah.
So, and another thing with the jerk bait is this time of year, they're so effective because you can fish them fast, but the colder that water gets, I like to go with long pauses. He ain't even listening.
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to get Matt to.
But this time of year, guys, with that jerk bait, be patient. Play with different sizes.
Yeah.
Obviously, I talk about the 6 cents all the time. The Provoke 97 is a great, kind of a smaller imitator. I go up with the 106, when I want to mimic them average shad. We have got Matt Van Meter calling, guys. Let's see what he has to say.
And you're live on the air.
I still can't hear him.
Are you there? Hold on.
He's there somewhere.
Are you there? Matt.
You're having too many technical difficulties.
Hey,
we got
you. We got you.
Finally.
Matt, how is the crappie biting today?
Well, I'd love to tell you, but I'm actually at home working.
Do what?
Yeah, I know. I'd rather be fishing, but
Dude, I seen you this
Are you
morning
dusting
coming
the
in.
shelves? Are you doing the laundry? Like, what are you doing?
oh no. I'm changing the battery in a Ford Escape.
So he wishes
And-
he was crappie fishing.
So he's doing some honeydews for his wife, Ashley.
So she'll let him go fishing. It's a full circle.
Yeah, she lets me go whenever I want to, and she cleans and cooks and does all the laundry. I'm spoiled. I'm not even going to lie. So I can't complain.
Well, I don't know how she got lucky to have you.
I don't know
how you got lucky.
No. You said it right the first time. It's good.
I don't know how you got lucky. Oh, man.
I did get lucky. I've definitely outkicked my coverage.
But Matt, you have been out there on some crappie now. And
I have.
A lot of people coming in here. That's been the big talk. People are kind of putting down the bass rod just for a short time period before tournament season kicks off. And the crappie fishing, everybody's coming here getting their thumping gel, talking to Brian.
Yeah.
But you've been catching some crappie by yourself, I've heard, a pretty good bit.
I have. I think the secret has gotten out. Guntersville for years has been that world-renowned bass fishery.
Right.
And now people are seeing what kind of crappie live in this place. And this place has got some giant crappie in it, and they're fun to catch.
Absolutely.
They are. Some of them hit bass
they're
lures.
good to eat.
I mean, a lot of them hit bass. It's amazing. You be throwing a 10XD in the summertime, and then you'll catch a 5-pounder, then catch where does crappie come from?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
The biggest crappie I've caught on this lake, it was me and Mo. We were fishing in South Saudi, and I was throwing a 6-inch swim bait with a 3/4 ounce head, and that crappie absolutely annihilated it. And you couldn't see the swim bait; he had it completely gone.
Wow.
If that tells you how big he was.
Yeah.
So there is several 2 to 3 pound crappie in this place, and it's amazing to me how many guys catch them by accident bass fishing, because I didn't realize before moving here how crappie related to the grass. It's
Secret's
wild.
out now.
This place, the secret is out.
The secret's out now. Y'all heard it.
There's no secrets on Guntersville.
You don't have to just fish under dock or a bridge like the bass and shad do. The crappie like the grass. Ain't that right, Matt?
That's exactly right. You'll see them. They'll go from the main river stumps in part of the year, then they'll move up in the grass, then they'll go back to the stump. I mean, they move around quite a bit this time of year, but when you find them, you can absolutely fill the boat in a hurry.
Well, I'm waiting on you to bring us some because, I mean, that chicken bacon ranch wrap was good for lunch, but I'd love to have some crappie.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to text Micah, Ashley's number. You should call her and ask her if she'll relinquish some of her crappie that she's got in the freezer, because I think she'll fight you for it. I'm not kidding.
Me and Micah might be taking a little road trip when we get off this podcast, get us some crappie. Hey, it's much easier to go get them out of the freezer than go catch them.
It is.
Yeah. And it's
So
cold.
if you're watching and you have some in your freezer, give us a call today, 256-783-7018, and I'll take all the crappie you have.
Right.
Well, there's 2 things that are going to happen if you come up here to get crappie. One, you're going to help me fix the battery on this car, because the engineer that engineered this,
Hey,
that's a whole other story.
I'm great at holding a flashlight.
Well, I'm going to yell at you, I promise, but it's all good.
How I learned.
And then the other thing is, she's about 5 foot tall with shoes on, and she bites. So if you go near that freezer, you're going to wish that there was a pit bull in the yard, not Ashley.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Hold on.
We've lost Matt.
We lost. Are you
holding across the driveway?
There you
I'm like,
Matt?
Yep, that's Micah. So
Matt? Are you there?
He's been talking for like 20 minutes.
Can you hear us, buddy? I do not know what's going on. Matt.
We're trying to throw back out there and reel him back in.
Hey, Matt. It failed. I don't know what's going on. Well, we lost them, but we did get the fishing report. They are catching some crappie. So,
and bass.
Yeah, now's the time to go out there and catch some. You don't have to be on the docks. You don't have to shoot docks.
No, I mean,
They're everywhere.
We talk about with bass on our fishing reports, and a lot of times I say, find the bait, find the fish.
Yeah.
And is that him calling again?
He's texting.
Anyway, I always say, find the bait, find the fish. Well, that does not just apply to bass. Whether it's white bass, crappie, and them drum, they follow the bait too, because you'll be looking at live scope and you'll catch. Think you see a bunch of 5-pounders, you're catching giant drums. So crappie, bass, I mean, just follow the bait, find the fish.
He wants me to call his wife. You gonna ask her about a crappie?
I will.
All right.
So hey, I heard you got free crappie. But you can.
It's Ashley Van Meter.
Hello.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey.
This is Jetty from Waterford. How you doing?
You are live on the air.
Mm-hmm, you're alive.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
in the middle of O'Reilly's.
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 Auto Park. Well, we heard so the house is vacant right now.
It is.
So we
need to
heard
roll
there's
it.
free crappie up for grabs up there, and Matt said you'd probably be nice enough to let us have a
couple bags.
Hey, go
3,
for
4.
it. He can go catch some more.
That's right. That's what we told him, but he ain't real confident
What
about
a good wife.
it. Yeah.
Okay, well, he
course
gave us
I
your
am.
number
Y'all
and said that you might fight, that you stand about 5 foot tall, and you would fight us. So
I don't think so.
I don't think it's
No,
gonna be a
not
fight.
over the fish. Now the deer meat, I will.
Oh, y'all got deer meat. He didn't
Yeah,
bring
don't
that.
touch that.
He didn't want to mention that.
I'll get the crappie if you want to get the deer meat. All right,
Yeah.
JD. All right, so what time are you going home?
You got about 20 minutes before I get back.
All right, guys, so we are going to get off the air quick, and I want to thank y'all so much for listening. All right, see you, Ashley.
Thank you, Ashley.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in this week's episode, GTO Good Old Boys. Be sure to stop in at any of our locations, Browns Creek, Waterfront, or Goose Pond. And I was over at Goose Pond earlier, and we were just installing the new Hunt Brothers pizza oven.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be ready Thursday.
Yeah, go get you a hunk or a whole pizza.
Gotta get it, man.
Yeah, guys. And don't forget, gunnerswilltackle.com.
Yep.
Got all kinds of stuff going on there. And if you want to give us a call, we still got a bunch of crankbaits and a lot of stuff going on. So we're here for you. Come see us. Call me.
Thank y'all so much. We'll see y'all next week.
Tight lines.